It is officially here, the start of the playoffs for season number 3. Hopefully the start of a long playoffs for us, as we're going to be starting in the wildcard round against the 8-9 Detroit Lions. Now, take it, yes, they're 8-9, but they are an 87 overall. So definitely not a team that I'm just like, oh yeah, well, easy win, can't wait to play the divisional round. We could lose in the wildcard round, and everybody is yelling at us. Everyone is booing, and honestly, I don't know if they're going to let Bryce Young go on the children's rides at the amusement park. Either way, let's take a look at the team. Maybe you just haven't been a part of the series. You're like, playoffs. I'll watch those. That's cool. This is what the team looks like. We had a little bit of a controversial offseason where we took a sort of questionable wide receiver in the first round over what appears to be a generational Antonio Gates-like tight end that, ironically enough, the Chargers actually drafted themselves. But this wide receiver has had himself quite the rookie year, winning rookie of the year in general, and having 1,300 yards with 11 touchdowns that go with it. Outside of that, though, we have a pretty good run game. Bryce Young was, right up there for MVP. McMillan, without him on the field, it feels like a completely different offense, so hopefully that's not me jinxing it. Luke Musgrave didn't have quite the year we thought he would, but he is still going to be a very big contributor for us in these playoffs. 8 touchdowns, about 700 yards. Definitely a force to be reckoned with. Any given day, 100, 150 yards, he can easily put that up for you. And then looking at the defensive side of the ball, we do have, a decent looking defense. Pass rush has been up and down, up and down. Brings a tear to my eye. It's just my nose again. Dude, I hate this sickness. Casey Maxwell, rookie of the year was amazing. And then last season, not as good. This isn't a season where he was injured. He just didn't play as well. Both seasons got a safety, though, which is kind of crazy. But just didn't play as well. Simply put, no changes at all. But again, just a little bit of a down year going into that sophomore year. Derek Brown, of course, a guy that we're hoping really carries the interior. Last year, not so great. This year, definitely better. Really good second half of the season. Hopefully he carries that into the playoffs. And then obviously cornerbacks have played pretty well. Safeties have played pretty well. Teddy Wright didn't win Rookie of the Year, but he did have himself a pretty solid season. 2 interceptions, over 100 tackles, had a sack to go with it, a couple of forced fumbles. The guy was very good as a rookie. Of course, this is the team we're going to be rocking with into the postseason. Looks like injuries are not a problem just yet either, but what about the Lions? They have a lot. No Tyreek Williams. No Ratledge, apparently. A couple of backups like Dan Jackson, Christian Harris, Thomas Soto, Braden Willis, all injured. But again, a couple of guys that could play, no injury, so I imagine they will play, right? This is a pretty big one for them to get Ratledge back, but obviously losing Williams for these playoffs, definitely not a good thing for them. Hopefully allows us to run the ball a little bit better even. But it is now time to look at the Detroit Lions roster as a whole. Jared Goff, damn near a 90 overall. I believe he's like 88, 89. That's just a morale boost. Put him in the 90s, but might as well be, right? With the 90 throw power, very good accuracies in medium and short. Deep is not as good, but obviously that isn't necessarily the most important thing, and he could still hit the throw if he needs to. And then under pressure, very, very good stuff. Good thing is, don't have to worry about him scrambling too much in theory. But Gibbs, that's a guy you definitely have to worry about. Insanely fast, one of the best running backs in the entire league. Can get it done in the receiving game as well. Juke ability is great, obviously. Super damn fast. Wide receivers, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamison Williams, and Tesla, all there for their top 3. A little bit of a weird number 3 there, but, at the end of the day, if they can get it done, which 8-9 isn't really getting it done, but they're in the playoffs nonetheless. I mean, what do you have to complain about? 99 overall wide receiver. Laporta is in the 90s. Left tackle, it's not Taylor Decker, but the guy looks like he's well on his way to becoming the next Taylor Decker. Really good pass blocking. Little bit iffy in the run game. So hopefully we can at least deny the run game and force them to throw it against us, which honestly, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but interior of the line is looking really bad, especially with that injury. Then Penei Sewell still there. Penei Sewell at that right tackle spot. Definitely going to be a hard guy for Scorton to go up against. Ty Pryor looking pretty good pass rush wise. And then remember, no Aiden Hutchinson. He is not a Detroit Lion. So that pass rush, that D-line as a whole, could be trouble for them. It might not be able to get to us, and we have all day to throw. Derek Barnes, decently fast. Jack Campbell, decently fast. And then Drake Thomas. Is that a guy that I worry about. Not exactly. Watch him like intercept us 3 times. Looking at corners, they do have this rookie who's a day 1 starter, so he is their starter for some reason, but, you know, he's not bad. It's just I'd probably put Arnold at number 1, but as long as you got Reed in the slot, I don't think they really care who the 1 or 2 is. So pretty good cornerback group, free safety, strong safety, very good. A little weird for me to, you know, see them keep the safeties but lose Aiden Hutchinson. Not exactly what I would do, but strong kicker, punter's decent. Also, I don't want to hear a damn thing about not using coach abilities. We got the damn coach abilities on, okay? And we have one upgrade before these playoffs begin, which is Jeromepkr, which, of course, the big issue for all wide receivers is everything, and playmaker does everything. So there you go. I guess that's not really a fair argument. Not every receiver has an everything problem. Most guys, you know, missing 1 or 2 things, but a lot of them do actually have it pretty figured out, which I think Jeromepkr outside of the speed is probably one of those guys. Juke move at 86 is actually pretty crazy, but yeah, I mean, nothing under a 90 outside of the speed. It's crazy to think. Like, literally everything he has is 90 plus besides speed and agility. What a damn wide receiver, which, you know, that speed, we don't really, I mean, you feel it, but you don't feel it, right? It's not really a concern. He gets out, but he makes plays. He's our best playmaker on offense, besides probably Chuba Hubbard and Bryce Young. Of course, for the slider check before the playoffs start, this is what we are doing. I still just can't get them to run the ball consistently. We're on sim style, so there's that. If we can get this video to 400 likes, we will do, assuming we win this game, because we're going to do 1 per, assuming, again, we win the game. We'll do the divisional round tomorrow. If not, though, it'll be a little bit because, you know, take a little bit of time to do the off-season stuff. But, yeah, I mean, we could probably do the off-season. But I like to give a break between the playoffs and the off-season. Otherwise, it feels like the season we just did is completely useless. It's already gone. But, yeah, 400 likes, divisional round tomorrow if we win. If not, though, give me a few days for the off-season. Either way, let's get into it at home against the Detroit Lions. Also, I know we shouldn't be losing focus before the playoff game here, but look at the mock draft 3, and they have us taking a different 6'2 tight end. Oh my, it's raining! Why didn't we build a dome? We had 3 years! If I was Greg Olsen, I would not be doing this in the rain. I don't care how much the team needs me. I don't care how much the fans need me. I'm not doing it. You're not paying me enough. It's too rainy. My suit is wet. I'm not doing it. I'm just simply not going to have it. Of course, hopefully, they're not going to have anywhere to run because this could be a running battle, and I don't know if I like Chuba Hubbard over Jahmyr Gibbs. I like our offensive line more, though, so that I guess that probably equalizes the running back gap, which there isn't that much of a gap as we get a really good tackle from Charles to start this thing out, but this is exactly what the Lions needed to win this quote-unquote upset of a game. As you know, they're going to want to run the ball. You know they're going to want to throw the ball short. What are the 2 things you're going to want to do in the rain? You know, this is... it's already off to a great start, huh? Let's not get in our head too much. Let's just play it as if nothing's changed. Pretty good defense, except for the fact nobody's on Raw. What a tackle by Eddie Butler. That's really clean. I just wish I could run 4 linebackers at all times and get away with it. Because I want Barnes on the field, but I need the youthful, like, young player, well, speed players to get out there as they, set up a 3rd and 3. All right, we got the double brackets. I'd probably prefer Laporta being, there's Laporta. Never mind. There's Jameson on the other side, who's also a superstar. Gets wide open. But yeah, obviously I like the double on Amon-Ra, but man, the way they move that guy around, this is going to be a troublesome one. We still have the run game to worry about, which Jahmyr is, at least so far, getting slowed down a bit. And they're going to try to run again. We have this strung out pretty well, and Jahmyr finds a way out anyways for the first down. Pressed up. I mean, I like Marcus Rogers, but at the same time, that's a tough one. Look at this. Look at... Why do we allow the Lions to be Lions? And there goes Jahmyr. And we missed hard. Get him. Good tackle to the 26. Jahmyr Gibbs, 4 for 43 now. It's progressing. Please stop it. Here's Barnes going up against freaking Amon-Ra St. Brown now. And they will actually hand this off on the sweep. We got to get vertical, and there goes Jameson Williams to the 8-yard line. Oh, my. Their offense is getting better as the drive continues. Siegel going against Laporta. He's got the athleticism, but does he have the talent? That's the question. Another potential man check there. That's Jared Goff running. It's a flag. Hopefully that is coming back. It's showing it's on Detroit. Holding, there you go, huge. Strangely enough, against Jahmyr Gibbs. Still going to have some linebackers out here thinking it's a run. And it will be. We can't get out there, though, and we very luckily get a hand on him. They're going to call it a fumble. Now, I don't agree, but for the time being, we have possession of the ball. Pretty sure that ball is down, but you never know. It's raining. Could have easily come out before he went down. Who knows? And, yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're looking at. Like, he is beyond down. Like, they could have started the next play by the time that was called down. And here goes the blitz. Obviously, their ball. Cam Hart, one-on-one. Going for the clean tackle to the 4. Pretty big gain, actually. Oh, Lord. This could be a run. This very well could be a run. We got Trayvon Merrick here. I have to blow this up if it is a run, which it is. And Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, we should call timeout. We knew in dime like that was going to just get completely destroyed. Thought maybe we could still just put enough bodies in there, and no, we could not. Detroit Lions score a touchdown on the opening drive. We got absolutely manhandled by, I think, a 71 overall center, guard, whatever. Brooks on the return. I don't know where Hardman's going, but he has a pretty good return chance to about the 30. Passing average 241 average. Today, 0. We haven't been out on the field. Clearly bugging out because technically we had possession, but that was taken away. Either way, first play of the game is going to be a run as they get wide in there with Campbell just blowing right through the block. The pressures of playing defense first when they get a score. When they don't, it's not bad. Roman is not open at all. It's overthrown. 3rd and 9. Already in a pretty rough spot to start this game out. Not my favorite look for us, but what can you do? And he's not looking and drops the ball. 4th and 9, punt already. My favorite part is I'm pretty damn sure, I don't know if it was Hubbard, somebody to our right was open in the flat, and we just predetermined it to Roman because I seen the guy wasn't looking at him. That's tough. That was probably a first down that we just completely missed. But Jahmyr Gibbs already 6 for 52 with a touchdown. This is tough. Come on, run D. We've been pretty good all year long. Jared Goff rolling out. He's got all day to throw. We leave the running back, but for good reason, as it felt like Jamison Williams is getting wide. We got to do better to get in there, though. I know Panay is going to be, Panay Sewell is a little bit tougher to get past. Oh, quick throw outside, and there's just nobody on him. J.C. Horn just got gashed. Yeah, maybe keep that like to yourself. I don't know if we're going to need it. I don't know if we're going to have a chance at it. Get out of the way! Oh, my Lord. And there goes Amon-Ra throwing a guy down. We had a sack, and we just couldn't get past our own guy, dude. We got taken out by our own guy. I don't want this. Oh, that's crazy. It doesn't roll over and kill him, though. I mean, you look at the Lions roster, and you really don't know why they're 8-9, so this could probably be the worst poll you could get in round 1 ever. And we got it. Whoopee. I'm glad it's us. Teddy Wright going against Amon-Ra. That'll go well. We got to force a takeaway. We just haven't had any, like, all year long. And there goes Jared Goff again. Okay, first down. Maybe that's why they've struggled this year, but because we suck, it's actually working. And I thought I was actually a read option. I actually hesitated on a freaking Jared Goff read option keeper. This is going to be a long day. Double coverage in the slot, which why wouldn't you? Amon's a pretty good player. I don't want to be Derrick Brown. I want to be this guy. Come on, KC. Somebody do a play. Oh, come on. Holding. Here we go. 3rd and 1 if we decline. 2nd and like 13 if we accept. 2nd and 14. Okay, gotta accept it now. Back into some zone coverage. Let's go, KC. Good push. There's nobody getting off their blocks. And their fullback goes for 17. Wow. Maybe the update actually fixed the sliders, and that's why the run game's killing it. Oh, there you go. Free rusher. Eddie Butler sack. We'll take a loss of 5. Historically, and by that I mean literally just today's stats, will that matter, though? That's the question. And they will hike it. Running back's open. I would say that's okay, but he gets so fast upfield, dude. So far, it has been all Detroit. We have had 1 yard of offense through the whole first quarter. All right, no matter what, we're blitzing here. Question is, do you run commit as well? That's the tough one. 1-on-1 against Laporta. We're pretty on this. That's a blitz, huh? Thankfully, it was overthrown. Some blitz there, guys. We do get a stop, in theory, because we could still hit the kicker late. I don't want to spoil it, but, you know, it's very much so a possibility for us. Thankfully, Teddy Wright didn't jump. 10-point. We can live with it. Far from the start we wanted, but it is far from over as well. Get out there, Brooks, because he's going to cut back. And I can't believe we actually didn't outrun that guy, but still, just I don't know why I followed Brooks. These lead blocks have been pretty garbage. Not a great run look, but if we can win our matchups, we can get through this. Like I said, oh my Lord, Jack, please. Jack off to a good start. Please, Tetaroa. Thank you very much to the 43. Sorry, Darnell. Darnell had probably a good 3 or 4 yards, but Tetaroa had a little bit more. I really want to take a go route shot, but we'll run the ball. Get out of our way. Chuba. Could have tried to juke, but you get a yard by just outrunning. Whereas if you juke, you actually might lose a yard or two. And they have inside leverage, which is probably telling me zone coverage. Don't know what it's telling me, but Horn does get 5. Mesh to at least set up a 4th and short if you don't get it, but I do believe in us. Oh, my Lord. I don't believe in us. Chuba wide open out the gate again and not taking it. Oh, this is such a risk, but this is a play like right out of the Lions playbook themselves, like going for it on 4th and 4, kind of reeling. Roman, please. Oof. That guy scares me, dude. 28-yard line. There you go. Huge first down. 4th and 4, our own side of the field, dude. That's crazy. Oh, that's scary. Oh, my God. This O-line not sprinting there, by the way. Not sprinting. Cut left hard, yes, but no sprint. Just perfect defense, which they are, like, lining up pretty hard to stop it. There goes Musgrave, please. Oh, he, like, slips or something. I don't know what that was. Play action left to right. I mean, you're relying a lot on guys like McMillan and even Hubbard to get open. Yeah, we're in trouble. Please don't be grounding. It's not. Oh, dude, this damn O-line is struggling. I mean, you have to kick a field goal. Problem is it's raining, so you could easily miss. It's good for us. We're on the board, but that is not a good drive. They do have pretty bad starting field position finally, but I mean, look at the size difference between Nick Scorton and freaking Penei Sewell. Like, what are we doing here? And we're just getting destroyed. I mean, we are literally getting destroyed in the run game. Like, it's not even close. I'm wondering if the sliders have actually been fixed. And that's a good cutback. Wide open run lane again, dude. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. But you know what? Detroit like that sometimes. They, even with a little bit lesser of an O-line, they are still like that. I am willing to deal with it. Against all odds. I do not care, baby. We're winning this game anyways. Who cares? Who cares how it's done? Uman Mielen, one-on-one tackle. Good job, Trevin at 3rd and 8. I really want to blitz, like proper blitz, not just like a DB off the edge. I want like man-to-man blitzing. Try to get a hand on it, couldn't. Good shot to the knees, but a first down nonetheless. Our field goal is useless. Should have just went mid-blitz, press up to the line, and just hoof a prayer up there, you know? And good job by Uman Mielen. Good stop, finally. Got a little bit of a loop here. Got a 5D line set here. This is tough. Pitch play. We were out there, but we just don't get to the edge. Good job by Trevin again. Right, 3rd and 6. We said we want to do. Not lined up under center, though. So he's got plenty of time to get this out. And we're there with Teddy Wright, the rookie of the year in my eyes. Loss of 6. It's going to be, I mean, not a guaranteed field goal. 2-minute warning. We could make this a 3-point game going into half with ball. No block, and he misses the field goal. Okay, best case scenario, it's tied up 10-all. I can live with that. Considering the way this game has gone, this is a huge dub for us to be in the situation we're in. I mean, there's nowhere to go with that. That's pretty good coverage. You're like one look there was like Tetaroa McMillan on a post, but even that needed to be like a pretty good throw. And there is nobody on the screen. We lose 6 yards. Woohoo! Pretty good timing on that freaking slider fix, huh? Right as we're playing the playoffs, man. That's a pretty good throw. Roman drops it. Oh my God, no way. Oh, that is such a bad drop. And then we lose our right tackle in the process. That is so bad. That is a perfect throw in the rain, and he just doesn't hold on. I get it. But he didn't even hit stick you, dude. He barely even got a piece of you. It was a hit stick, but still, he's got to catch it. There's no excuse. Oh, God, we freaking hit it like crap, too. We did what we could. Oh, come on, Cam. Good hit by Trevin, who, I mean, we lose him and we lose the game by 1,000. 100 yards already for Gibbs on the day. That's crazy. Come on, defense. Get a pick. We're bringing it all. We're not really bringing it all. We're going to drop Trevin back. Quick throw out there. How is that the play we're giving up? Good tackle by Trayvon, but how? 2-on-2 on the side, and we're giving up 10 on that. Please do better, Marcus. We're out there, 1-on-1. Huge tackle, loss of 2. Another timeout, this time for their lineman. I really don't like mid-blitz. I really don't. But I mean, I don't know what else to do. And it works! Please, somebody! Oh, my God, Nick Scorton. Cam Newton, hello, how are you? He doesn't jump on the ball. Uman Mielen did a better job of trying to get that ball than he did, and he's the one that forced it. Good D, though. Good D. We've got to get a damn touchdown, guys. Please. Or ETN, maybe. Maybe ETN could do the job. Give us a decent return, please. Not a bad return to about the 40. The thing that concerns me, not that we're, like, guaranteed to throw a pick or something, now that I've really jinxed it, is that we haven't made a mistake, technically. And that's overthrown. That's wide open Musgrave. Come on, Bryce. Can't really run the ball, which is why they don't care about the run. And we still get freaking taken down. I don't even know if I want to call a timeout here. Clock's not moving, but, like, for a good reason. Quick throw at McMillan. In theory, you run a slant on Musgrave. If he wins his route, one of them is open. Like I said, one of them is open. Now we call a timeout. Last screen we ran didn't work. They're very far off right now. I'm also going to get ETN in. I don't know why I just want him in. Screen pass. You could try to keep it in bounds with like a juke move, but let's get 7 and get out. ETN on the inside of the field. Horn is a tough. I just don't like that Horn is that like short. Don't stay in bounds, dude. You're 6'6" and you're not getting out of bounds. That's crazy work. 20 seconds left. Teteroa McMillan one-on-one try. Teteroa McMillan, baby! On the board with a touchdown. See if we hit the extra point. It's all tied up. When in doubt, just throw it up to that guy. He'll do it. He'll catch it. How many times have we seen that spin catch like that? Beautiful. No one else even remotely open. I mean, he's just going to do what he does. What a catch. You can do whatever celebration you want, Teteroa. You do what you want, man. Guy, bring a tear to my eyes. Clock running out. Luke Musgrave, we love you. Would this play exist without him being stupid as hell? Probably not. I figured, hey, we got to throw the ball at some point. Just take a shot, right? Need that clock to stop or for a touchdown to happen. And guess what we got? Well, I don't like our odds of hitting every field goal. I also really hate the AI's odds of it, so I am going to manually kick it. 10-10. Entering halftime with ball, assuming we don't give up some sort of miracle play here. Of course, this is where I'd be kicking it straight as far as I could, which we didn't do that, sadly. Also, how's our kicker superstar? When did that happen? Am I missing something? Like, I know he won, like, Kicker of the Year or whatever, but, like, wasn't he normal dev? I'm so confused. Good juke move. Please stop. Please stop, Jameer. Would you stop it? From the 32, I mean, this could be a situation where, you hit as you're throwing and the ball just gets unluckily knocked short. Or we just don't get in there at all. Please. Good hit at least, but lets him go. Does everybody have Superstar? It's Laporte. I thought it was Tesla. I was like, no way he has Superstar too. Either way, halftime score 10-10. Much better finish to the half than start, obviously. First quarter, we had 1 yard. 1 whole yard. Obviously, no points. And now here we are, 10-all. Momentum, right? Not really in the lead, but momentum with ball, obviously. Here's Arizona creeping out with a little Kyler Murray action. He gets blasted as he throws, and I thought maybe it was going to be a pick, but no, it is actually a completed pass to Wilson, who spins inside. That's the best way to beat 2. And with that, the Cardinals win 24-10. Hopefully that doesn't mean that we're about to get held to 10 points. We got to get some points on the board early. Now I'm really concerned about that. Like, if they were held to 10 points, that might be what we're held to. We might not score another point in the second half. Please, can't let that happen. Lamar Jackson, very short drive, back of the end zone look, and one-handed. We've seen that a couple of times, which is why I don't look at the weekly recaps anymore. 24-20, Ravens over the Chiefs in a massive game in the playoffs, both 10-7 as well. Huge one for the AFC. Looking at the NFC, Packers-Bears, can't really get much more classic than that. Green Bay at home, this is a game where we're hoping Chicago wins. And instead, Josh Jacobs with the cleanest blocking you'll see up to the 5, spins out of it, and the Packers win by 4 over the Bears in a very good game. Green Bay is moving along at 12-5. Of course, looking at each seeding. Next game, obviously, one of those teams is waiting for... Actually, no, not one of those teams. It is the Cardinals versus the Giants, and then we take on the Packers, I believe, if we were to win. So... yeah, that NFC North is about to just to be a tough one for us. Again, can't think too far ahead as there's a guy right there wearing number 0 that could single-handedly win this game for them. But on the other side of it, positively thinking number 4 for us could do the same. Looking at the games, numbers, our run game non-existent. Their run game, non-stoppable. Right on the return goes Brooks. Another iffy return. No, it's actually a pretty good return. There goes Brooks finding some room to the 37-yard line. Good return. At any given moment, was ready to give ourselves up there because there was not much going, but decided to keep running to the outside, and we got away. Of course, one of the things we have been living by this year is the play-action play. Kind of the boot play, if you will. Not really anyone open, so we're going to throw to Roman, who could have had a lot more yards if the ball wasn't thrown over his head. What's more unexpected than a boot? A reverse boot. Again. Let's flip it back around. Going a little riskier, throwing to Roman again, and there he goes. A little bit of a tougher throw, but more yards than 39. They're willing to give us another boot. I don't know about that. Let's relax a little bit with it. Dive play, and just out of nowhere comes DJ Reed. Things are going to need to change. Hopefully we at least get another game to actually see those exist. I did not expect this at all, as we just got blown up again by Jack Campbell. So is this guy the greatest of all time? Apparently. A lot to read here, but there should be a chance. Horn. It's behind him. What a catch, though. 4th and 4. We converted it once, but I can't. We've given us the first lead of the game, assuming we hit it. Going pretty safe with the kick. And I didn't think it was going to be needing that much power, but okay. They barely made the thing, but it's good. It's up. It's good. Fair. We avoid getting stuck at 10 points all day like we were worried with the Cardinals-Niners game, so there's that. Quick throw backwards. One-on-one. Eddie Butler gets some help. There you go. Not like mentally, do you? Somebody come up, please. Come on, coach. I'm trying my best. No need to insult me. Oh, free rusher, but we're late. Oh, and he gets it off. Trevin got burned. Oh, the one guy to get burned, and when it happens, that's the worst time as we actually got pressure. And we're out there. Oh, good job. Siegel, what a play. That's a tough one. You know, he's going against a lineman. Obviously, we would have to make the play and probably would have, but I'd prefer not to have to find out, which we didn't. And we had to cover the cutback. Great team effort, scoring on the tackle of Derek Brown, slowed him down. We've been living and dying by this mid-blitz a little bit, so we're going to go back to it. Come on, Cam Hart, one-on-one against Amon-Ra. They're going to run it, and it's going to work. No, it's not. Trayvon with the stop. Crazy risk by Detroit. Did not pay off. That will be a punt. No, it's not, because we're playing Detroit. I forgot. Why did I forget who we're playing? We're a little light in the box here. Let's maybe not have that blitzer off the edge after all. And they will run it, and they're going to get denied. Turnover on downs at the 50. The safeties have been lights out. Oh, my. Daddy Wright, one-on-one. I mean, really, one-on-two. Taking on a lineman. Gets a piece of Gibbs. All right, trying to dive so far. Nothing going because of Jack Campbell, who actually gets blocked for once, and we probably cut it a little bit too hard left, but still, we actually get a block on the guy at least. Play action, we've seen this work pretty well for us so far. Let's go Darnell this time. Stiff arm. No, I thought he was going to go. I was about to say nice, but no, he fell down. Double tight end mesh. I like our tight ends a lot, so. Darnell, big fella. He keeps stumbling, though. It's okay, though. First down, big. We really haven't keyed in on the run much. This is not a bad look for us. Let's hope for the best. And we got to cut that. There's no way we're getting outside that edge. That block was losing. Go back to mesh. I really don't trust much deep, which is not really working too much. Not that mesh has been great either. Throw to the other side as Roman gets wide open. I think that was a good call. I think throwing to the tight end would have been like 5 or 6 at best. That play obviously results in a massive first down. ETN in now. I do actually like ETN's runs more often. And there goes ETN getting some pretty good blocks. We talked about it. Down to the 4, the best run of the game so far for us. And who else? Going to give Brooks a look. Do we trust this play action? I mean, it's just like a 2-route situation in my opinion. We kind of forced that. Oh, no, it's a hold. I get it. And I honestly don't hate it because it probably would have been a sack. They would have gone in, I'd imagine. Right tackle, Matt Purr, because Ferrario's still out. The whole damn team is injured. Look, all these running backs are all freaking dying. Please. Nice. Got the ball out there. Pretty good blocking. Brooks, good juke move. Gets us back to where the hold occurred. That play action again, dude, but from the 3 is crazy work. Oh, Bryce. Nobody in sight. Look at those little legs churn. Back on the merry-go-round we can go. Up by 10. What a turnaround. I don't want to get too excited, jinx anything or whatnot, but is that not 20 unanswered? I'm just saying. Team can breathe a little bit for once, unlike me in real life. As opposed to not real life, I don't know. I guess. Run the ball again. They're a little fixated on it. Look at the run. Look at the tracking in pursuit by Oswald. Trayvon Merrick from where we started. We've been living and dying by this blitz. Like, not this specific one, but just the blitz in general. We're late, but we're there. Oh, no. Turn around. He blasts somebody. Holds on. We almost got there. We were so close. We got a hit on Jared, but he gets the ball off. Huge first down to start this fourth quarter. We're up 10, but it's still a lot of football left, baby. I don't like it. I don't like it. Safeties, though, they've played well. They have been very good. You know, D-line has been up and down. Corner's been up and down, but safeties, they've been great. And even though their run game has played pretty well, I would be absolutely okay with them continuing to run the ball a little bit. Bring the blitz. How much time is he going to get to throw there, though? Huge hit, but to the 40. Like, he just, like, play action back towards the defense and just had no worries. Just knowing we weren't going to get there in time. We're on this. Good cutback defense. He gains 3, but, you know, helping us waste the clock, hopefully. Today we have 0. Our ranking is 9. For what? I don't know. Got a couple of linebackers in because this could be a run. I mean, the pass defense has been pretty good, all things considered. Just got to stop this run game. Over the middle. And he's going to try to run, and Derek Brown denies him. Loss of 2 on the sack. Huge. It hasn't been flawless, but when you need it most. Mid-blitz time. Come on. Get in there. We missed them, but Scorn doesn't. Sacked from the 43-yard line. 4th and 14, and they're going to punt. 20 unanswered and a stop to go with it. I can't believe they're punting this with 8 minutes left. Especially when the punt's at like the 14-yard line. 17-yard line. What stats are they going to show here? Chuba Hubbard, not really doing much. Red zone efficiency, that's really irrelevant. They're choosing the most random stats they could ever choose. It's crazy. Come on, tight ends. Let's get you in there. And I don't know what's grabbing us, but there goes Chuba Hubbard just rumbling and bumbling for almost the first down. We scored a touchdown on this pitch before, but I don't really like this on this specific given moment. Not really in a rush, you know. We got the clock and all that. Let's, you know, move over McMillan if we can. Try to make it look like a pass. Run the ball. Pretty good blocking. Chuba tries to go for more. That's all right to the 37. You know, we manned up. We said, hey, you know what? Even though we think this isn't really working, we're going to fight it. We don't care what their run blocking or our run blocking looks like. Oh, my God, Jack, please. Really want to run the play action, but the play action sucks. There's, like, no crosser out of it. Good blocking. The fullback misses the first guy, but it benefits us. ATN one to beat. Almost does. I mean, he does, but the guy from behind, Derek Barnes, gets us to the 18-yard line. Who else would you want in the game if you need a big play? What a run. We need Brooks in here. I actually want to throw this ball. I know it's crazy, but we're going to do it. Oh, my Lord. Please. That throw sucks. It is a free play of like 7 if the ball is on the money. Instead, it's 3 yards. Good freaking blocking. Try to cut it. Didn't matter to the 8. Brooks. And trust me, I know it's crazy enough to throw the ball once. We're not throwing the ball again this game. This ball is not being thrown by us. Oh, good freaking play by whoever the hell that is. Like, they could literally have McMillan out wide. Nobody on him, and I'm throwing the ball. I'm just not. There's no point. I'm not risking anything. Run, run, run. Win the game or lose the game on this run. Good cut spin. Good try to the 6. You're not fooling me, Detroit. Of course, we got to try to get this clock down to the 2-minute with this run, which they should be calling a timeout, to be fair. And he stays up long enough. There you go, and they do call a timeout. All right, 13-point lead, 2:39 in the 4th. Just got to play deep defensively and hold on, hopefully, for the victory to move on to the divisional round, which I believe is the Green Bay Packers as our opponent. Pretty damn good team, too, dude. The second half zoomed by the way. It literally, like, accelerated. That's wow, he drops it. That's really good coverage for Trevin Wallace and Amon-Ra. Are you kidding me? Who is this guy? Literal Terminator. Cam Hart's been very good today, too, all things considered. Nice shot to the knees. Tackling's been... It's been a little iffy, but we've done good enough. You know, when we needed a big tackle in the open field, we got it. We're stuck on Derek Barnes. Oh, gets a really good spin, but gets re-engaged on the block. Oh, that's a huge mistake by Tesla going out of bounds. Now, take it, it's not going to change much because we're still going to be playing over top, but you never know, dude. They could fail this first down. And Trevin Wallace does. Denied. Detroit is going to lose this game, not scoring a single point in the second half. Trevin waving to them, bye-bye, enjoy the flight. Wow. After the first half we had, that is crazy. A resilient group. What a move. Oh, my. Out. Chupa Hubbard. Unbelievable. Maybe they will score a point after all. You got to score there. That puts the game away. Diving, actually, believe it or not, keeps the game intact. Now, maybe we should have wasted an extra second, but we could probably do that in the kickoff. Diving there actually is the only way that Detroit could win this game. And there you know, no go, but rather that than the 2-point conversion, which I don't know if that really does anything for them anyways. 17-point game. But yeah, falling down there, it actually would be a really stupid mistake. Because they could, in theory, get the stop, keeping it a 2-possession game. Miracle score onside kick versus 3 touchdowns. Yeah, that's not happening. Well, 3 scores. Oh, and then a fumble, and then we recover it. Oh, Detroit. I have never seen a team collapse quite like this. I mean, what is Jared Goff warming up for? Unless Chuba Hubbard wants to put another touchdown up, I don't think they're getting the ball back. That's wild. I can't believe it. And then their run defense is just falling apart now, too. I can't believe this Lions team. Maybe I get why they're 8-9. Unbelievable start and just a complete, utter disaster collapse of a finish. There goes ETN getting the first down now. Wow. The way this game started, I could have never guessed. I really could have never guessed this finish. And there goes ETN now. This one will go down. I know, he's wide open touchdown. That hurts not to take, but that will finish the game out. Don't need a stat. You know, the Detroit Lions are one of those teams that kind of stat pad a little bit, run up the score a little bit, but it's the playoffs. Let's come out healthy, which is kind of crazy. I think Ferrario's injured, but he'll be fine. He could have come back if he needed to, but Hurt, the veteran, stepped in, did his job, clutched up, maybe even helped us play better. I'm just saying, there might have been a correlation. There could have been a correlation. Either way, we're moving on to the divisional round following a just crazy comeback, honestly. Down 10, 29 unanswered since then. What a game. Look at that cut, though, by Chuba Hubbard. Given their new pass rusher, number 97, they deserve it. They deserve this. Darnell, I don't know why they're so fixated on that Darnell Washington play. Like, it was only a couple of yards. I get the story, right? Like, he would be with the Saints right now, and they're not in the playoffs, but now he's with his division rival, and we are in the playoffs, and we're moving on. But outside of that, there's really no point. Of course, looking at the run game, it looks way better than it actually was. Like, 150 yards and, like, 90% of that game on that final freaking quarter. Receiving, though, not much going on either side, but Roman, 63 yards. McMillan, kind of the guy that set it all up, 49 yards and a touchdown to tie up the half. Big play with 14 seconds remaining in that half. I mean, it could have easily been a field goal situation or worse. Pass rush actually kind of picked it up a little bit. Third down, though. That is the big difference in winning and losing this game is on third down, we got stops. Hell, even on fourth down, we got stops. And Teddy Wright has himself an upgrade point, 80 overall. Really hoping he goes to star dev because he had a hell of a year. He totally deserves it. Like, Casey Maxwell deserves to go down a dev. Teddy Wright deserves to go up one. And Trevin probably deserves to go up one as well. But, yeah, let's move along. Here, I'll show you the mock draft as well real quick. But, yeah, it's crazy. Like, they project us to take a 6'2", 241-pound tight end, while this entire time they projected us a different 6'2", about 240-pound tight end. It's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know what they have. And the number one pick has been edge rusher Riley Freeman for 3 different teams now. There is no movement there at all. But a little bit from some of the other positions like Tim Ball. Love to see how good he looks. But let's take a look real quick at that tight end. I know this is like out of left field for the playoffs vibe. But at the end of the game, you know, this is a week. We get to take off a week here. Even though we could be back as soon as like tomorrow, right? But yeah, Hugh Harvey. Elite speed or great speed. And he's pretty fast. He looks fast. I'd be curious to see what the other guy looked like. I don't remember if we looked at him or not. Another guy with some crazy elite speed. You never know, but I highly doubt it. Especially with Darnell. He's got a 3-year deal. I don't think we're looking at tight end in the first round, but you never know. Either way, let's move on to the divisional round and see if it is indeed the Green Bay Packers. I'm pretty sure it is. Any improvements? Bookend busters. We get to keep that, which is cool. And it is, in fact, the Green Bay Packers. We'll actually take a look at the weekly recap next episode to see how all that happened. But everyone, at least in the NFC side, a little boring because it's the 1, 2, 3, and 4 seed, whereas the AFC is the 1, 4, 6, 7 seed. So 2 teams winning games that weren't, I wouldn't say projected, but technically they weren't supposed to win, right? The Bengals with a very big upset over the Bills, and then not really much of a surprise there with the Ravens, and then obviously the Dolphins, bit of a surprise there, 27-21 over the Texans. Anyways, though, that is going to be it for this one. Let me know what you think about these sliders, though. Like, Detroit has always been a decent run team, right? And even though the O-line isn't perfect, they do have Jahmyr Gibbs, so if we drop these down by a lot, Green Bay, who does have Josh Jacobs still, I believe, is good. Doesn't have as good of a run block unit, sorta, kinda, I don't think, so if we drop that crazy, we raise our run block sliders, things could get really easy. That first half was very tough, very frustrating, but also kind of fun because of the challenge. And then obviously in the second half, we proved that, hey, with the right play call, the right reads, the right decisions at the right times, we can put up points. We put up 29 points in that game. We had one takeaway, which didn't really matter. And yeah, I mean, we made plays. I mean, we even had a 4th and 4 conversion in that first half, or maybe it wasn't the first half. Did we get our field goal in the first half? Or maybe we did, but it wasn't. The first quarter was scoreless, I believe. Either way, enough yap. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, 400 likes, and we will do the divisional round tomorrow. And then maybe, you know, if we win that game, we can do another like goal for the championship round. We'll see. Maybe subscribe for new. Maybe you've just been watching this whole time, been watching for years. Maybe you haven't subscribed. You know, that's great. That's fantastic. If you want to subscribe as well on top of it, I'm not going to stop you. Hit the bell notification also. You know when this episode comes up, whether it's tomorrow, you know, the next day, whatever day it is. And then follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PK Place, and I'm Madden content. Been playing Borderlands over there. And of course, been uploading a little bit of information about the Halloween game coming out. Definitely going to be playing that when that comes out all the way next year around this time, which is crazy, but I'm excited for it. And yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Rebuild tomorrow, if not this franchise. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,